All right. What up? What up? What up? What's good? What's good? What's good, people? What's good? Let me check these levels. Make sure everything is popping. Make sure everything is right. Give me 1 second. All right. Make sure everything is popping. All right. That's sounding good. Okay, we good. We good. All right, so what's going on, people? What's going on? What's the deal? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy, the dating game. What's good? Remember to click the link below to register for the seminar on this happening June 30th. The Expectations versus Reality seminar. What men really need to do to be successful in the game. I'm gonna be going in, on that seminar. Shout out to everybody who got the tickets or who registered already. I'm telling you guys, you do not want to miss this. My dude Unique 79 registered. That's what's up. That's what's popping. So guys, make sure you click that link below to register. Space is limited. I don't want you to get there in the last minute and then, you can't get in. My dude, Ellie George registered. Shout out to you. That's what's up. That's how we do it. So I'm telling you, that shit going to be heavy. We got a lot of fucking, good stuff that we going to talk about because the shit's going to be crazy. You understand what I'm saying? The shit is going to be crazy. You understand? So today I wanted to talk about how the game is not for everyone. Okay, the game is not for everyone. Now, actually, see, when you think about it, let's talk about it objectively first. Objectively, the game is for everyone because you are playing the game or you're using game no matter what you're doing. Like you can't escape it. But let's say the game isn't for everyone. What I'm talking about is a guy stepping up his game. That's what I'm talking about. That's not for everybody because everybody is not there yet. They're not at the level or they think they don't need to or they think that, game is nonsense. You understand what I'm saying? They think that, it's a bunch of bullshit, right? That's why you got guys, they're on some, I'm going MGTOW. You have some dudes who are red pill who they're like, they're even starting to not want to fuck with chicks. It's ridiculous, but the game is not for everyone, right? Because I scour the internet, I look at message boards, I look at dudes' videos and stuff, and for some reason, guys have this idea that learning game is not necessary for some reason. I don't know where these dudes come up with this thought. Right now, this thing, you don't need to learn any game as far as it comes to you getting women. You ain't got to learn shit. But understand what you get when it comes to you dealing with women is a direct reflection of your game. You understand? It's a direct reflection of how tight your game is. Right? And this is the thing. There's a lot of guys out there who think they're going to be able to, go through life and ignore chicks. This always is funny to me. This is always funny to me. This shit is always funny to me. See, exactly. You see what Nez just wrote? You see on the screen what Nez wrote? He said, chicks are a waste of time. Better to spend time on other pursuits like getting your money up. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you, Nez. This is exactly what I'm talking about. But before I get into anything else, boom, make sure you guys check out this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Make sure you guys check this out. Now, I've talked about this topic before, but what up, Renan? Was popping, bro? I've talked about this before, but let's go into it a little more, right? Let's talk about what Nez just posted up there. He said chicks are a waste of time. it's better to spend time on other pursuits like getting your money up, right? And see, this is what we call guys rationalizing the failure. This is all rationalizing the failure. What do I mean by this? That means that what most guys do to avoid the failure that they're having with women, and as this is no dig on you, I'm just using what you said as an example because a lot of guys, say this. They use the excuse of getting their money up or focusing on other things as to why they're not successful with women. You understand? See, look at. I'll use myself as an example, right? And what I'm gonna say is this: Could it be? Just think about this, guys. Could it be that you can get your money up and fuck with women? Could it be that you can do both? You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude EO in the chat. What's popping, bro? Couldn't you do both? Right? It's like if I said, yo, you should go to the gym and work out and get fit. Nah, bro, I got that's a waste of time. I need to spend it on other pursuits like getting my money up. Really? You trying to tell me that you couldn't go to the gym and get your money up? You understand what I'm saying? You can't do both? And see, I use myself as an example. I've dated thousands of girls, had sex with hundreds of women, and I still got my money up. How? How is that possible, Lucario? How is that possible? It's a little thing called game. It's a thing called time. It's so simple. It's so simple. Right? It's like, why is that such a difficult thing for people to understand? Why? Right? But see, again, this is what I'm saying. The game is not for everyone. The game's not just for everyone. I'll agree. You said if a man concentrates on just money and not girls, by the time he finally meets a girl, she can just take his money because he doesn't know anything about girls. I mean, that happens in certain situations, right? But see, this is what I'm saying, where the game is not for everyone. Some guys are going to have to learn the hard way. You understand? Some guys are going to have to learn the hard way. You understand? Make sure you guys get the likes up when you come in. Some guys are going to have to learn the hard way. Hold on, I didn't even have this shit plugged in. Hold on, give me 1 second. Plug my other shit in, make sure this shit is flowing smoothly. All right. All right. But yeah, some dudes are going to have to learn the hard way, unfortunately. And so what a lot of guys think is this. A lot of guys think that they can get around the game. Let's say, well, I'm going to get my money up and I'm going to get some status, and then the girls are going to come. Like, the girls are going to come. If you just focus on your purpose, the girls are going to come. Right? You said guys that are self-made millionaires have game. Yeah, they have business game. And because you're a millionaire don't mean you have game when it comes to dealing with women. Now, you could be a millionaire and also have game when it comes to dealing with women, but just because you're a millionaire doesn't mean you have any game when it comes to dealing with women. You understand what I'm saying? They have game as far as knowing how to make $1 million. Two different things. Because If all you had to do was be a millionaire, Harvey Weinstein would not be where he's at right now. You see, Nez said if they had money, they don't need game. Their money will attract women. Again, I direct you to Harvey Weinstein. Why is Harvey Weinstein in the predicament he's in? Harvey Weinstein had a shitload of money. Right? Why did he have to do what he did to get women? You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Dudes are going to have to learn the hard way. Dudes is going to have to learn the hard way. Understand this. A lot of guys, what happens is that a lot of guys are frustrated, pissed off, angry, bitter in the game because they're not getting what they want. You understand? And so they come up with rationalizations. They come up with, acronyms and blue pill, red pill, purple pill, all these other things for them to cope with their failure. They come up with, it's all about looks, all this other shit to cope with the failure. You understand? Exactly, Unique 79. Johnny Depp is he was, fucked up in a situation. Man. Johnny Guy, you say you watched 365 days? Nah, real talk. Dudes got to watch that shit. Then said Harvey Weinstein tried to get with literally every woman. That's why. And couldn't take no for an answer. And also, he's ugly. He should have looked smaxed. Oh, man. Man. It's crazy. Deep One for 30 said, guys don't fully buy into game because they just don't have the patience to improve it. Exactly. That's really what it is. And this is what I'm saying, that the shit's not for everyone, because dudes, they have these rationalizations, or they have these thought processes that don't actually match up in reality. You understand? It's this thing where I'm just going to be on my purpose and women are going to come to me. No, they're not. I'm going to get my money up and women are going to chase me. No, they're not. You understand what I'm saying? They're not going to do this. But dudes got to learn the hard way. Sogi said LMS gives you more opportunities to practice game only. No, bruh. You can practice game whenever the fuck you want to do what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? You don't need to wait. You don't wait to get money up. You don't gotta, get fancy clothes. Now, all those things can help you. You feel what I'm saying? But you don't have to wait for none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? You don't gotta wait for none of that shit. But again, like I said, the game is not for everyone. And so sometimes you got to step back and say to yourself, am I ready for the game? Am I ready to learn this shit? Because some dudes aren't ready. So dudes will say, because I be seeing dudes on online, they be talking about, yo, these dating coaches, don't listen to them because they're just trying to sell you products. Of course they're trying to sell you products. It's a fucking business. Duh. You know what I'm saying? Like no shit, really? We're trying to sell you the products, right? Because the products is going to actually help you. That's how we make money. We make money by selling the game. You understand? The game is to be sold, not told. Right? But they say stupid shit like, yo, these dating coaches just want to sell you shit. No shit, really? Wait, oh my God, we want to sell you things, really? A business wants to sell you things? That's amazing. That's like a brilliant insight that I had no idea that was happening. You understand? As he said, they say that you're lying and being economical with the truth to sell products. What does that mean? Economical with the truth. Because see, this is what you guys got to understand. Let's say, okay, look at this. I got this watch, right? It's a Guess watch, right? Let's say I'm the owner of Guess watches, right? and somebody bought this watch, another person bought this watch, 10,000 other people bought this watch, right? If the watch doesn't work, if the watch stops working the second day you fucking have it, right? This watch stops working in a week. Imagine this watch stops working in a week. Now I had this watch for maybe like 2 years, I think, almost, right? Works perfectly, great. Right now, let's say for sake of argument, this shit didn't work. And then you bought it and it didn't work. And then somebody else bought it and it didn't work, right? How long do you think this company, how long do you think it would take for this company to be out of business? Think about that. How long do you think it would take for a company who's selling shit that doesn't work to be out of business? I mean, guys, this is simple logic. So if you have dating coaches who've been in business for decades, I've been doing this shit since 2008. You understand what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit since 2008. You have other coaches who've been doing it way longer than me. My dude Steve Dean been doing this for damn near 30 years, and he's still in business. Right? So how does a person stay in business that long if the shit that they're doing doesn't work? You see what I'm saying? This is simple logic. You know, simple logic. And like I said, some dudes are not ready for the game. You're not ready for the game. And so, unfortunately, what's going to happen is this, and this is why I'm bringing this up, because what I want you guys to understand is that in order for you to actually progress, in order for you to get success, in order for you to, really take this to where you want it to go, right? You actually have to be serious about this. You actually have to, invest in this. You understand? Because that's how you're going to actually get, shit going for you. That's how you're going to actually learn, and that's how you're going to actually improve. But if you're the type of guy who doesn't think like, well, this is nonsense and this doesn't mean anything and it's stupid and I could just be on my purpose and fucking, get my money up and the girls are going to come. No, I'm telling you right now. That shit's not going to work for you. Not going to work for you. Like, I've been doing this for over 10 years, coached thousands of dudes. I'm telling you, you guys who have these fans, like I was reading this message board the other day, and the dude was talking, these dudes is talking about, oh, you don't need any game. You getting girls is easy. You just gotta, wear some nice clothes and have money. And I'm just sitting there laughing. I'm just like, God damn, these guys have no idea. You understand what I'm saying? They have no idea what's going on. It's sad. It is sad. Guys, make sure you get the likes up. Make sure you guys get the likes up. We got 170 people watching. Get them likes up, people. Get that shit going. But yeah, that's the thing. Dudes gotta, they gotta really, really understand that learning game is a skill just like anything else. That's gonna help you out in a particular area. So when we talk about game pertaining to women, this shit's gonna help you out pertaining to women. So there's a difference between getting a girl and getting women you want. See, most dudes could get a girl, but is that girl the girl you want? You understand? Is that the girl you want? You see what I mean? So the game teaches you how to get the girls that you actually want. Hold on, my nigga Miles in the building. What's going on, bro?
What up?
What's poppin'? What's good?
Peace, brother, peace.
What's the deal? So we talking about how the game is not for everybody. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, that's for sure.
Because certain guys think that, because I was reading on these message boards, looking at these videos, dudes is like, oh, game is bullshit. And, it's all about the looks. And, all you got to do is have money. And, why y'all listening to these dating coaches? They just scamming you and all this other stuff, all that stupid shit. And so it to me, it annoys me because, like I was saying earlier, I was like, you can't be in business for over a decade. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And shit be bullshit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy. What's your thoughts on that stuff?
We've been in business for over a decade?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I know we should be richer. You feel what I'm saying?
We really should be rich.
We should be richer.
Richer? No, nigga, we need to get the rich first before you get richer.
That's why I gotta hit that donate button.
Facts.
So we could, you know what I'm saying? All we need is 10 people to donate $100,000. You feel what I'm saying? We'd be good.
Well, we know the game ain't for everybody because a large part of the game is masculinity, and masculinity ain't for everybody.
Right.
It's a lot of bitch ass dudes out here these days. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of feminine dudes out here, bro. Like it's like, for example, so there's this dude, and by the way, we're gonna talk about this a little bit more on the Bad Boy Show. But there's this dude named Chris Deleon, who they're accusing him on Twitter of grooming and trying to solicit underage girls for like sexual, activity. So they're accusing him of sexual misconduct.
Right.
And I'm listening to some of these like podcasts with men on it. Like I can understand the women saying whatever they want to say because they feel how they want to feel. Right. But I'm listening to some of these podcasts with men on it, talking about, oh, this guy is mad creepy and he's this. And like I literally heard a guy say, oh, he was talking to a 19-year-old and asking her when are they gonna make out. And it's pretty creepy because I think he's like 32.
Yo.
I'm like, what? I'm like, the bitch is 19.
Right.
So where are we getting? What's so creepy about it? Because he's 30 something. Like which dude don't want a fucking young bitch? Right. You see what I'm saying? And he's these guys are actually calling him creepy for this. And it's like, yo, man, like you just see the bitch assness like just growing. You understand? So I understand the game ain't for everybody. It really ain't for everybody.
Right.
You understand? Right. It's really not for everybody because yo. You just for the simple fact that if you're a 30-year-old man, right?
Right.
And you know that you like, of age but younger females. You can actually get crucified for that. You know what type of it takes a strong mind and it takes a masculine mind to say, well, as long as I'm not breaking the law, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Right. Do you understand? Most cats would start apologizing and acting like they doing something wrong. When by law, I'm not doing anything wrong. If I'm hollering at an 18-year-old broad, I'm not doing nothing wrong. In the state of Georgia, if I'm hollering at a 17-year-old, I'm not doing anything wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Facts. In certain countries in the world, if I'm hollering at a 14-year-old, I'm not doing anything wrong. Feel me? Right. But it takes a man to stick to his guns and say, yo, I like what I like. And I'm not breaking the law, so kiss my fucking ass. Right. You know what I'm saying? And too many of these dudes is so willing to abandon their own abandon their own identity, abandon their own desires, and fucking start apologizing for something that they might like, or apologizing for something that they desire. You see what I'm saying? I don't agree with that shit. I don't agree with that shit. Now, by no means am I saying to fuck with underage bitches. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that shit. But if you're within the bounds of the law, what right do you have to judge a man and call him creepy or call him this or that? Even let me tell you, even fucking you know that kid from that old group Immature?
Yeah, Marquise Houston.
Marquise Houston.
Yeah, so, I heard he married a 19-year-old or something, right?
Right. He's engaged to a 19-year-old, right? And shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson for doing the video, because that's what brought it to my attention. But apparently he met the girl when she was like 17 or 18. 17, I think they met. Right. In a Jehovah's Witness Kingdom Hall or whatever, right? Because both of them is Jehovah's Witness. Right. And people are saying, you know, again, the blogs are talking about, oh yeah, it's kind of what he's doing is kind of sketchy because he's 35 and he's engaged to a 18-year-old, or I think she's about to be 19. So they was like, well, when they met, she was 17, so that's kind of funny, that's kind of sketchy, and it's like, yo, what's funny and what's, mind you, the nigga met the moms, bro. Right. The moms is cool with it because Marquise Houston is a fucking millionaire. Right. Marquise Houston is still getting paid royalty checks off of fucking Immature songs and shit like that. And songs he probably wrote for B2K and all that type of shit. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So the moms is cool with it. And, you know, the point I'm trying to make is that I understand that the game is not for everybody, because just for you to have a plan, have an agenda, and stick to it as a man, these days it takes a lot, because since we got social media and all this shit, everybody has the ability, or everybody has the option to fucking voice their opinion. And if you're only a person who's not masculine, worries about what other people think about them. Right. You understand? A real man only worries about if the law is coming to him to put him in handcuffs. Right. But if I'm not worried about the law, I could give a fuck less what you average motherfuckers got to say about me and what I want out of life. You understand? Right. Too many cats out here is always ready to apologize. Like I remember, you know, we've done shows and niggas call up talking about, hey Lucario, you think I should like stop cursing in front of females and this and that? All right. And it's like, bro, if that's how you talk, that's how you talk. You understand? Like there is something important about being who you are. If you're not exactly who you are, you don't get to live your life. You're only living someone else's life. Right. And you only get one chance at this life thing. So what the fuck are you doing living somebody else's life? You see what I'm saying? Facts. So I mean, shout out to Marquise Houston for fucking, you know, holding it down and gaming up this young. Yo, have you seen this bitch? No, I ain't even see it. Bruh. And let me tell you something too. On some other shit, the only reason why these bitches is so mad, like all of these bloggers and especially the females out there, it's just a glaring indicator of who the actual prize is. Right. Right. You understand? Bro, these women have limited time. Right. And I'm not even saying this to like, you know, like on some MGTOW shit, like I'm hating on women or anything, like, or I'm trying to promote the whole bitches hit the wall thing. But it's a natural fact. It's a natural fact that even in my 30s and 40s, I can attract any of y'all motherfuckers from age 18 and up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right, right. Especially if I take care of myself, if I'm a man who I'm smart with my money, and I know that I have a certain level of value. You see what I'm saying? No matter what age I am, I'm the prize. Because a young dude is slinging dick, so he's the prize. You understand? Right. And you're a man regardless, because you're there to provide leadership and protection and guidance. Right. So you're the prize. You're the prize all throughout life. And even when you're older, if you, like I said, if you took care of yourself and you still got some money laying around, you're still the fucking prize.
Mm-hmm.
These chicks, after they hit a certain age, whether you want to call it hitting the wall or what, their value goes down. After they fucking let that first nigga get them pregnant, their value goes down. Their value always goes down.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just the truth. It's just the truth. So it's just a glaring indicator of who the fucking prize is and how like desperate these women are to want to shame men who like new model who like new model bitches.
Well, it's because it's also because like, you know, older, when women get older and they see that the guys could get younger women and the guys are going for the younger women, it's like remember, because women love attention and validation. Right.
And
so
validation.
Therefore, all of the attention and validation is going away from them to the younger chicks. You see what I'm saying? Right. And so the guys also those fucking white knight motherfuckers, they on some, oh, I can't believe that guy's dating a 19-year-old. That's creepy, blah, blah, blah. They're saying that because they're trying to get brownie points from the chicks. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what that's about. We got 100 likes.
Okay.
Yeah, we up to 100. What's poppin'? Who this?
This is Ben Mo.
What's going on?
Yeah.
What up?
I'm doing all right, my man. Thanks for your advice. I guess I'll be getting the package soon and everything.
All right.
I think I made an error in the intro.
You say you made an error in what?
I made an error in the interim. I broke a tremendous rule in the game, and it's been disastrous.
What happened? What's going on?
Man, oh man, I messed. I don't know, man. In the interim, I had a weak moment. I messed with a chick that I shouldn't have messed with. It's just terrible. It was below my standard, and I think it's been affecting my mojo ever since.
Damn.
I think messing with this chick really messed with my confidence level. She's she's older than what I like. I didn't hit it or anything. I just let her, whatever. But
so wait, get into some details. You being real vague right now. What's going on? So wait, where'd you meet this girl? Where'd you meet this girl?
Anyway, I took head from a chick that I don't like. Okay.
And so what's the problem though?
Man, I should have done it, man. It's just been bothering.
And what don't you like about this girl?
She's not, she ain't my type, man. She's not attractive.
Mm-hmm. So wait,
she's not built with. She's not suitable for me. All right.
So wait, this the first time you fucked a girl that you wasn't attracted to, or got head from a girl you wasn't attracted to?
No, man, I've done that before, but I was trying to turn over a new leaf, bro.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was trying to turn over a new leaf and, keep the standard high so I can stay in the standard.
Right. Got you.
Hella high water.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I wasn't getting bites on the standard level quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, I slummed a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, it has been, I shouldn't say it's been disastrous because she's not like stalking me or any shit like that, but I don't know, something, somehow the mojo gets affected by going backwards,
Right. Well, I mean, all that's really happening is that you just feeling a certain type of way because you sort of backslid and went back on where you was trying to go in the direction you was trying to go. You understand what I'm saying? So,
right.
Right. Yeah. So you don't got to get, down on yourself too much. You know what I mean? Just do better next time. It's just like going on a diet. You just ate some cheesecake and now you're feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is.
Look, man, your analogies are like the best in the world. I mean,
that's all it is. You be good.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, that audience doesn't appreciate the analogy. You can tell this man was a teacher somewhere because he.
No, I try, man. I try. But now I understand what you're saying because I feel like I've been in the same situation, man. There's times where I was like, look, I ain't trying to fuck with this type of girl. I end up doing this shit, and I'm just like, you feel kind of disappointed in yourself because you're like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? yeah, it's just
she paid for everything,
right?
But still, I feel humble.
Right.
Oh my God.
Nah, I mean, you know what it is. You just gotta, don't make it a habit. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you slip back into the comfort zone. So you gotta, just make sure that you think twice the next time. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And think about this. If you think about doing that again with somebody, so further to another chick that you like, nah, I shouldn't be feeling her. Just think about this time and be like, nah, I can't be doing this. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a good motivator.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So but yeah, you be all right. You just get the next chick you get. Just make sure she extra bad. You be all right. You be right back until you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Lo. Yeah, Lo, man. It was eating me up for a while, there, brother.
Right.
Eating me up.
I feel you. Now we've all been there. We've all been there. All right. All right, man. I'm holla. I appreciate the call. Peace. All right. All right. So the calling number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys donate. All right. Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, Ricardo, what's going on? This is AT from the chat.
What up? What's popping?
What's going on, Miles? Man, I thought he was about to tell you got with like Caitlyn Jenner or something. The way he was being very vague, like he got with a tranny or something, didn't want to admit it.
Oh man, that shit crazy.
But what I wanted to ask you about the topic, and it reminded me of when I saw you on Donovan Sharp's thing about when you said, all the guys hating. Do you equivalate the kind of the topic of your show to kind of the topic of that show about all the male hate y'all get that y'all are talking about on that show? And you're talking about, guys hating or saying the game doesn't work or you need to, look some money. Is it like similar to that type of thing?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Is it, that it goes with it because you got to understand is that some guys, they just don't understand because like they think they know, but they don't know. It's like a person looking from the outside looking in. It's like, it's like even let's say, for example, a person might see a rich guy or like a rich businessman or, someone like famous like Tony Robbins or somebody else. And they'll be like, oh, well, that guy, he just did this and that. And that's why he got so much money. You feel what I'm saying? Or that's why this is happening for him. And they don't really know the ins and outs of what it takes to get to that level, to get to that point, to make shit happen. So people have these preconceived notions and they don't really know what's going on. But then what happens is that a lot of hate comes from those situations because secretly what happens is people want to be in certain positions that they see other people in. And so in order for them to rationalize why that person's there and why they're not there, they got to come up with some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? They got to, say some nonsense. You know what I mean?
Right. And then another quick question I had was something that Miles kind of said with, like women hitting the wall and, talking about, like Marcus Houston getting with younger girls. Do you feel like there's a divide or both of y'all feel like there's a divide between older women and younger women, that a lot of older women hating on younger women because of the fact that they're no longer like the first choice for most men anymore?
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, chicks, like we were saying before, chicks, their currency is attention and validation, and the older they get, is the less that they can demand that shit. You understand? Like you have to understand something. Deep down, it's kind of like their life's purpose to attract attention and validation, and once they realize that they can't do that anymore on a physical level, like ask yourself what you would do if your life purpose was over. how you would feel if your life purpose was over, right? Now, as a man, you could probably deal with that because you know how to deal with truth logically as a man. When we're talking about women, we're talking about emotional creatures. Where as time goes on, their power to attract attention and validation only decreases. Like it's rough. It's rough for a lot of them.
And the thing is, it's because women, they're always gonna get attention. It's just they can't get the type of attention they want. You understand what I'm saying?
They want.
That's usually the problem. So as women get older, like let's say for example, you got a 19, 20-year-old, right? And then you got a 40-year-old, right? The 19, 20-year-old and the 40-year-old, they're both gonna get attention from guys. But the 19, 20-year-old, they're going to get a little bit more perks. You understand what I'm saying? As far as the attention goes, meaning that the guy is like, look, I'll take you out. I'll buy you shit. I'll fucking marry your ass. I'll do all this other shit. But the 40-year-old, you know, and if she looks good, and she got to definitely look good, the guy is like, well, we could hook up. You feel what I'm saying? And that's usually like the difference. Right. You see what I mean? And so what happens is women will hate on certain women for that, but even furthermore, they'll hate more on the men. You understand? They're like, oh, you men, you guys are pigs and you're disgusting and blah, 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 and all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they're trying to, and this is the funny part. Most of those women who were hating, they wouldn't have given those guys a time of day anyway when they was young. That's the funny part. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. They're hating on dudes who they would have never gave the time of day anyway. It's hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then one last thing I want to ask, like kind of toward the topic of the show, what you were talking about, you know, why Harvey Weinstein and, you know, certain people that they have all that money or in the position they're in, isn't that essentially why the Me Too movement started? Because you got a lot of high-profile men that were hitting on women and had no game. Right. They're just coming at them on some, oh, I got this type of status. Let me get you that way instead of trying to use game.
Right. Exactly. And this is the funny part. You see how easily you can make a logical connection to that? Like, look, Harvey Weinstein had all this money and he's in fucking jail right now for some bullshit dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? You got a nigga like Johnny Depp with all this money, and Johnny Depp is good looking, and he was having all this trouble with his fucking wife. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I mean? And the list goes on and on. And it's like, yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then so I don't understand why dudes still think that the money and this and all that shit's gonna make it happen. But this is really what it is though. Dudes are so low level in the game that they think that even getting in a Harvey Weinstein situation or a Johnny Depp situation is preferable to what they're in right now. You understand what I'm saying? That's how fucking insecure and it motherfuckers is. Where it's like, because I've heard dudes say that. They're like, well, Johnny Depp got to his girl was hot, but I'm like, yo, his girl used to fucking beat the shit out of him and disrespect them all day. You understand? Right. Dudes just say, well, Harvey Weinstein got some ass, but yeah, the nigga's in jail. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, but dudes want ass so bad. Right. They're like, I would rather be in their position than not have no pussy. That's how low level niggas think.
Right. He'd be like, yo, I got beat up. I went to jail. I got a rape charge. My house got taken from me. I'm walking with one leg. I lost my kidney. And niggas be like, yeah, but did you smash though?
Exactly right. Exactly. That's what dudes is on. So it's unfortunate because that's what they think about when they say looks, money, status, all that other stuff. They're thinking about the low tier, low level fucking situation because that's what you see a lot. That's what you see a lot because if that's your game, that's really what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the bare minimum. You understand? This is why I say when dudes talking about looks and all that shit, it's like, because do you know that a lot of guys who coast on their looks, most of the girls that they get are like average to below super average. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? Because a guy who's good looking, he's like, well, I don't got to approach because I got these girls trying to fuck with me. But the girls who's trying to fuck with him it ain't like the hottest chicks, but they don't want to bother to approach the hottest chicks because they're just going with the path of least resistance. So this is what guys are trying to do. Guys are trying to get women without having to work on themselves. They're trying to go with the path of least resistance. They say, well, how about I try to work, get money and get status and look a certain way so I don't have to deal with the women and then I'll have the women come to me. That's what they try to do. Right. Which is bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Because they don't actually want to work on them because working on themselves and actually being active and trying to interact with women, that's too much for most dudes. And this is why I said the game is not for everybody. It's too much for most of these guys because they don't want to have to face reality and realize that they got to actually do something. Right. Nobody wants to do anything. Everybody wants to fucking get without giving. You understand? Everybody wants to fucking like niggas to see Miles Cunningham and how much weight he lost and all that other shit. They want that to happen without having to go through the shit Miles Cunningham had to go through. You understand what I'm saying? They just want it. And it's like, the shit don't work that way.
I got a pill for that. $19.99.
Right, exactly. So, you know, that's what happens.
Oh,
man.
yeah. I definitely understand because I've definitely been there. You know, definitely shout out to Miles because at one point I was pushing 400. You know, I got down to 250 pounds now. So
that's
it takes down hard work to do that, man.
Congratulations, bro.
Like, oh, man, how'd you do that? I'm like, I had to eat right, I had to exercise, get up 4 or 5 in the morning to do the work. Like, oh, man, I don't got that drive. It's like, well, I guess you don't want it that bad.
Exactly. Facts. Real talk. Real talk. That's what it is.
All right, man. I appreciate the game from you gentlemen as always, man.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate the call.
All right, y'all have a good. All right.
Peace,
All right,
peace.
Yo, you know those two, man. Manhood is also about never being content, man.
Facts.
Like, the work don't stop.
That shit don't stop.
It don't really stop.
Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yo, what's up? This Jay, man.
What up?
Hey, yeah. So, my question, I'll make it kind of quick. So this is basically my situation. Let's just say my OG or my big brother or whatever, we both like the same girl. Now his girl, he got more game than me. And you can just basically say my game is like at ground zero. I don't really got no game. But we both like the same girl. I got respect for him. But the girl, she's receptive to both of us. Now, the situation is, I like her, she likes me, and she also likes him. So in a situation where a guy that has no game, my question is, do I just walk away from it? Do I just walk away from the situation knowing that because he got game, it's basically pointless to pursue her and it's, it's basically just a matter of time before he gets her? Or do I just, pursue, and just see what happens?
Wait, hold on. Wait, so you and your boy is trying to where I know this girl from?
At work.
Oh my Jesus, y'all motherfuckers at work. All right, and so you said that she feeling both of y'all?
Yeah.
So why don't both of y'all smash?
Well, I never thought about that. Like I said, I don't got no game like that, so it never came across my mind.
Yeah, just be like, yo, just holler at her, be like, yo, come through. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could do it at different times or hit it together. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait, yeah, any of y'all trying to marry this girl? You're trying to marry her?
I'm saying, like, because he got game, because he got a little more swag, I'm thinking, well, she's just gonna roll with him, and not just for her. It's like for other situations. Say, like, if I'm in a club and I got you guys in there, I got Miles in there, I got Mr. Lucario in there. You guys game on like level 10, and I'm just walking in there trying to learn and stuff. With me going in the club trying to get better, and I know that you guys are in there, how do a guy like me overcome that self-defeated mentality? Like, it's basically pointless trying to get this girl because I know you all are in there. How do a guy get over that?
Nah, bro. Wait, Miles, what you want to say?
Yo, bro. Who are you?
I'm just a dude.
That's it? That's it? You just a dude? That's it?
I mean, what do you want me to say?
What do I want you to say? I asked you, who are you, nigga? And you asking me, what do I want you to say? Is anybody paying attention? I'm going to ask you again, my brother, my friend. Who are you? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
You think about it.
You see? Okay, so all right, fine. Okay, so you can't really answer the question. What I need you to do is I need you to work on defining who you are, because here's what a lot of y'all cats may not understand, or cats who think like the caller. This is what y'all don't understand. The difference between me and them is that I'm me and they them. And if a bitch like what I got to give, she got to fuck with me because I'm the one and only Miles Cunningham. That's the one and only Mr. Lucario over there. And then we got my man over here who he don't know who the fuck he is. Because I'm asking him point blank and he's asking me, hey man, what do you want me to say? Bro, you need to understand who you are. Until you understand who you are, you will never understand what you have to give to a bitch. You understand me? You never even understand why you even want that bitch in your life. So you might as well let her go with your OG because you don't know who the fuck you are. And if you don't know who you are, then how can you appreciate who you are? And if you can't appreciate who you are, how can you show that light to anybody else?
Right.
You can't even manifest value within yourself because you don't know who you are. If I ask you who you are, you can at least tell me your name. You can at least be like, yo, I'm that nigga from Minnesota or wherever the fuck you from. But you can't even tell me that much. So you have no and this is not no diss or nothing like that. This is real shit. You have to get a handle on who you are. You got to look in the fucking mirror and start to construct your identity based on your desires and whatever the hell you want out of this life. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Do
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard. Like I said, I told you straight from the beginning, I got no gun.
Bruh.
That's what I was calling.
Listen to what I'm saying. Stop talking.
But yeah, I hear everything you're saying.
But look, bro, you okay, you're sitting there saying, oh, I told you from the beginning I ain't got no game. So that's your comfort zone. That's where you trying to be for the rest of your life?
No, they're just being honest.
You're just being honest. So why don't you change that? Listen,
at least I'm not trying to be somebody I'm not.
Bro, listen to me. Instead of saying I ain't got no game, why don't you at least say I'm working on my game, which is why I'm calling in today. Begin to change your reality by changing the words that come out of your mouth, bro.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So at least consider that, yo, I'm working on my game, right?
Right.
Because if you had absolutely no game, how did you even discover us? How did you even get to any of our videos? How did you figure out what number to call?
Hold on, say that again.
I'm saying if you had absolutely no game, how did you get here? How are you talking to us right now?
Like I said, I'm a fan of the show. Like I said, I watch the show because I want to get better. Right. That's why I watch the show.
Exactly. Okay, and that's what I'm saying is that's closer to who you are. You are not a guy with no game or just some guy. You are a guy that's working on himself, which is why you're talking to us now. So what I'm saying is put more focus on the fact that you're working on your game and stop telling yourself that you have no game.
Right.
You hear me?
Right. Because that's what's keeping you in the same loop. You see what I'm saying? Because what's happening is you're thinking about and you're talking about things that don't even necessarily matter. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're saying, well, I don't got no game. So if another person has game, I'm going to just step to the side and let them do what they got to do. And there's no point. That's all nonsense. You feel what I'm saying? And see, this is why, are you on the Bad Boy membership?
Nah.
So you definitely got to get on the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got to invest more in you learning the game, because if you were investing more in you learning the game, the question you asked, you would have known that question is irrelevant. You understand what I'm saying? You would have known that. But see, that's what I'm saying is that the more you learn, because I'm gonna tell you what happens now is that because you're saying, well, if my boy likes this girl and I like her and she's feeling both of us or whatever, right? And how do you know that she's feeling both of y'all? What does she say or do to express that she was feeling both of y'all?
Well, it's just the way she behaves towards him.
Like how?
The way I'm just going, I don't know how she behaves towards him. They very playful. Like they joke, they talk, they very flirt. When I talk to her, she's the same with me. She flirts, she talk, and she's like, she's easy going. And I don't know if she just like attention, or I don't know if it's just flirt. But I do know when I do talk to her, we got a vibe, we got a chemistry, and we just got good energy when we talking to each other.
And see, that's the thing. You still don't even know if she's into you or into your boy. So this is what I'm saying. Where, because the worst thing to ever happen is for you to waste time and waste energy on something that is not a reality. You understand? And so this is why game is important, because learning game will teach you how to figure out if that girl is actually interested, because y'all could be going back and forth, yucking it up, laughing, doing all this other shit. And then all of a sudden you try to one day holler at her and say, hey, let's go out and get some drinks, or let's come back to my place and let's hang out and hook up or whatever. And she gonna look at you like you crazy. She gonna be like, I got a boyfriend. What are you talking about? We just friends. You see what I'm saying? Like, you still have no idea. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm saying, where it's certain things that you would need to be able to do in order to understand certain things, so that you wouldn't even need to be asking certain questions, because this question has been on your mind, but you don't even know if this girl's feeling you. You don't even know if she's feeling your boy. You don't know anything at this point. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, where learning game makes it to where you're asking questions that's going and figuring things out that's going to actually benefit you in the long run. That's going to, so that you don't waste time. Because do you even know if this girl got a boyfriend or not?
I never asked her.
That exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I just what I do, I don't ask if they have a boyfriend or not. I just talk to them, man. I just go by what, how she acts towards me. So if I'm flirting with her, if I'm talking to her and she don't mention her boyfriend, I'm just assuming that, she's liking the interaction.
Right, but that don't mean that she ain't got a boyfriend. That don't mean that she's not using you for your attention. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's certain, like, if, like, the thing is, for example, if you was working on the game and the game was tight, you would say to this chick, let's say you went out to lunch or some shit and you saw her outside at lunch, and you would talk to her and be like, yo, listen, what you doing this weekend? You know what I'm saying? And she'd be like, oh, I'm doing this and doing that. I'd be like, yo, listen, we should get together and you come by my place and hook up, right? So now, as soon as you say that, right, she's gonna have to either be like, okay, cool, we could do that, or she's gonna be like, nah, we ain't doing that. You feel what I'm saying? But either way, after you talk about that with her, you will know if she's interested in doing that with you or not. Right now, you have zero idea if this girl's interested in you. Zero. Because all the stuff she's talking about, that could just be attention horse shit. That could just be her being friendly to you at work.
Right. And that's the biggest part. She a bitch from work, bro.
Right.
She's a bitch from work. Like, when bitches are at work, because you got to remember, most people don't like their job. So for a bitch, she trying to get that attention all day, every day, wherever she could get it from, to make the day go faster. So in most of those situations, they using you for attention. They using you. Right. You see what I'm saying? Most of the times. I mean, shit. Even your own girl will be using you for attention.
Right.
Your wife of 10 years will be using you for fucking attention, my nigga. So that bitches. That's why it's really, again, get on the Bad Boy membership and spend some time looking in the mirror. You understand? Right. And stop looking at your OG. If you're not learning nothing from this OG nigga, then stop looking at him. Start looking at yourself. Start working on your own swag. Keep working on your own game. Build your shit. Ask yourself, what the fuck do you want? And decide what it is and go get it. Go get it, man. That's game. That right game. And don't ever assume anything about another man's. Don't look at other men unless you are fucking, you were part of the Rainbow Coalition. You shouldn't be even really looking at another nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Don't worry about another man's swag. Worry about yours. You understand? Don't, because the thing is, it's not about what the bitch like, and it's not about the other nigga's swag. It's about your swag and your game and what you want to do. You understand? Because you should be in that bitch's ear like, yo, You need to get with a nigga like me because I could fuck you 6 ways from Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could put you onto some game that got you making more money than you make at this job right now. Like something like that. You need to be working on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like studying side hustles, building up your shit. So when you talk to that bitch, you be like, yo, how much money you making at this job?
Right.
She'll tell you, and then you be like, you know what? Yo, I got this thing that I'm doing. You could double your money. I just need you to make some calls for me and shit. Or I just need you to meet me on Saturday and we could chop it up. And whatever. But if you're not building it for yourself, then what do you have to offer anyone?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Right.
All right. Yeah. So,
yeah, man. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, bro. So you gotta study up on that game, get on that membership. You feel what I'm saying? And really implement the shit that you learning. You feel what I'm saying? So that you really see what's going on out here. You feel what I mean?
Yeah. All right,
bro.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. I'm hollering.
All right.
Peace. All right. See, this is why the game is important, guys. This is what we're trying to tell y'all. This is what we've been trying to tell y'all.
Yo, you want me to bring Princess in there?
All right.
I forgot to what's her name?
Yo, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, Lucario, man, what's going on?
What's going on? What's popping with you, bro?
Pretty good. Y'all know this is Kelly Moore, bro. Hope everything's going on well, bro.
What's good? What's good with you, man?
Yeah. Hey, Lucario, Miles, I got a question as far as today. So I'm glad that today's subject was the game is not for everybody because coincidentally, and I think you did this too. I finished Kobe Bryant's book, The Mamba Mentality, right? So I learned a lot from Kobe Bryant's book, how I play Mamba Mentality, because I'm playing football and shit right now.
Right.
And he said greatness is for everybody, and he said greatness is not for everybody. So my question is today is I'm coming from a wide perspective. The game is fair for everybody, you know, or just in general not being everybody. Is that cool? Is that okay? Like, does the world need people who are like mediocres? Oh, I'm not gonna say mediocre, but people who lack game or who lack any type of greatness. Do the world need that shit? Is it all right?
Right.
That was my question.
So you're saying that is it cool that everybody's not gonna be great?
Yeah, all people not gonna have game.
Yeah,
that shit okay.
Well, that's gonna happen automatically. You understand what I'm saying? That's already gonna happen. So it's not anything that needs to occur. It's just naturally gonna happen. But see, the thing is, people make a choice whether or not they want to be great or not. So there's always gonna be people who's gonna choose not to, and there's always gonna be people who choose to. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, unfortunately, you got a lot of people who choose not to be great who want to talk shit about people trying to be great. And that's the part that's like goofy to me. But that's the reason why they're talking shit about them, because if they were the type of person who would be great, they wouldn't be talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's just part of the thing.
Right.
You know?
So go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Well, that's the thing, though, Ricardo. Even the ones that talk shit about us to be great, I want them to be great too. Like these mixed out guys, I want them to have game too. I don't think they understand what game it is, but I want greatness for their ass too. I want greatness. I want guys to have rip it. The guys on the fucking rip field, I want them to have game too. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I want rookies for every fucking body, but it just seems like everybody won't get it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I was asking, like, is it okay? Like, is it okay for everybody to not have greatness or not have game or any of that shit? But I mean, I think you're saying, like, that's why I'm asking, like, well, let's be that way, like, the end of time, basically. You know?
Yeah, well,
like some people are just.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's always going to be. See, the thing is, to be great is something. It's a choice. You understand what I'm saying? So everyone can choose that, but the reality is most people are not. You feel what I'm saying? Because most people don't. Just like when we talk about the game or whatever, it's like, look, we tell dudes what they need to do in order to make shit happen, but dudes ain't trying to do it. And so they're coming up with all these different ways and things and excuses as to why they can't make it happen. And then so Therefore, they're not going to be great because they're not actually doing the things they need to do to become great. They're just sitting there complaining and bitching and moaning, and it's just like, hey, well, you get what you get in what you put in. You get out what you put in. You feel what I mean? It's crazy. You know?
Damn.
Yeah, man.
So it's not the fact that it's okay. It's the fact that motherfuckers choosing not to go that route.
Right. Facts.
Because as I'm getting older, you know, after reading up on so much and all shit, I'm just starting to think that, you know. Oh, you were talking about? I can barely hear y'all.
Oh no, you good? You good? We was listening to you.
Yo, you need to turn down whatever you got going on in your background. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, what's all that in the background?
Shit, I'm driving.
Oh damn.
But I mean, like I was saying, though, I mean, because as I've been reading a lot, you know, as I'm getting wise, I'm getting older, and I'm getting learning a lot of shit, having an open mind. I'm starting to think, you know, we kind of need people who lack greatness and shit like that. Like, it's okay if you choose not to do that shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. They're gonna do what they feel they need to do, and it is what it is. But damn, we're not let you go because that shit in the background is killing me right now. That shit is killing me, bro. All right, Malo.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, bro.
Yeah,
all right, man. Hold on. Hold on. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? You. Okay, yeah. Oh, man, I hung up on it. We took too long. My bad, fam. You got to call back. Oh, we got Princess in the building. What's going on?
What's good, fellas?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah. So let's go with you.
Nothing much. What is going on with all these crazy fools?
Oh man. So you know, what's your thoughts on, you know, what the guy was talking about earlier about him, you know, feeling like he can't, you know, he ain't got enough game to get these girls. You know what I'm saying? Like if you, let me ask you a question. If you had two guys you liked and they was both friends, would you have sex with both of them?
I mean, it just depends. If I'm feeling both of them, yeah. But if one of them is acting like he has no confidence and he's just talking to me like we're friends, then no, he ain't getting nothing.
Right. I feel you. Shit.
But that's the thing. He's walking around here worrying about what everybody else's game is doing. Walk in the room like you got game. Stop worrying about everybody else's game because you're not in competition with him. You're in competition with going out there and doing it yourself. Like, just go out there and just do it.
Facts. Nah, that's real shit. That is real shit. So you guys can call back. The caller number 646-481-3901. That is the calling number. Well, let me make sure this Skype is still working because this should be acting funny. So I gotta reboot the shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Oh no,
what's good?
How do you feel about these 35-year-olds being at 18-year-olds?
Hold on, caller. Hold on for a second.
I have no problem with it.
Hold on, Ross. Hold on for a second. Go ahead, Princess.
Yeah, if they're of age, like, I don't see the problem in it.
Right.
18 and above, they're grown.
Right.
Like, I don't get why people are getting so up in arms about the shit. They're grown people. They're not children.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah, they can buy cigarettes. They can have sex with a grown ass man.
Right. Facts. Because, you know, they're saying that they that these men are predatory and they're influencing these young ladies' minds and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but not only that, they're forgetting that these girls at 15, 16 lie about their age.
Right.
That's true. Some of that shit happens.
You know, that plays a factor too. These men aren't the predatory ones. These women are. These women and these girls. And they're learning that stuff from home. Their mother's teaching them that.
Right.
Or their friends.
Right.
That's crazy.
These slutty ass moms are teaching them that shit. It's fucked up.
Hello. That's a fact.
Word. All right, so what's part of Ross is going on?
You know,
what's going on? Your phone breaking up. Say that again.
Hello, can you hear me?
I get you. Go ahead.
Yeah, how are you guys doing?
We good. We good. What's good with you?
Yeah, but been scoping out, trying to find me 4 chicks to talk to, and I've talked like a few chicks here and there. But I have to say, there still aren't any within my area.
So wait, you said it's hard to talk to women in your area?
No, I think it's like hard to find like a lot of women like within my area to talk to.
And where you from?
Well, in Southern California, like.
Oh my God, nigga! You in California? You can't find a women?
No,
right.
Because people are still scared, to go out. Not everybody, but like a lot.
We're talking about COVID.
Oh, okay, you talking about the whole COVID, the coronavirus shit you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, you gotta either get your online dating game popping, or you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, find some parks during the daytime or whenever when people are out, because or you're gonna have to wait till this shit fucking die down. You know what I'm saying? Like, or it gets a little bit more, when people start coming out more. Because at this point, are you still with your girl?
Well, I mean, not really. Although I haven't officially broken up with her, but I mean, I'm inclined to.
So wait, so you're preparing to break up with your girl?
Yeah, the more I think about it and what you guys were saying.
Doesn't your girl listen to the show?
Oh my God.
Well, no, I mean, not all. Like, she heard like only a few times.
Oh man.
But, the thing is also, I actually live with my parents, not with her.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, before like a month ago, like I was actually sitting at her place for a while for some, work school and stuff. But yeah, really, that's with my parents.
Wait, how old are you and you live with your parents?
But
Ross, Princess, how old are you?
32.
32. Damn. Wait, why are you living with your parents?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, just because I don't have enough money of my own, and I'm still going to school, working on getting my degree, and I have a part-time job, but it's like barely like wage.
Wow. Damn. So Ross, you got to focus some energy on getting all that stuff together too. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Absolutely.
Because
so you think that?
Go ahead.
Sorry. So do you guys focus on working more on getting my independence than focus on like talking to women? Or?
No, I'm saying focus on that too. That's what I'm saying. Like you got to do all those things. You feel what I'm saying? Like you.
Okay.
So,
I got a question. Do you bring women home to your parents' house though?
No. I mean, I was dating them for like a long enough time, but no.
I was about to say, yeah, you lost all points right there. Ain't no girl gonna try to talk to you if you bring them home to mom. I'm sorry.
I was just saying.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying Ross is gonna be easier to pull chicks if you got your own spot. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get that shit going.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Get that shit going. And so with your girl that you with now, like what's your plan though? Because you already said on here you're about to break up with her. So when's that supposed to happen?
I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna lie. I guess I'm too like it's too hard to like let it go for me. I guess I'm just so attached.
Oh my goodness.
He got comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. Are you? It seems like you're not happy with this chick. So why are you keeping it going?
I guess it's that a scarcity mindset.
Right.
To be honest.
And he talking about it's hard to talk to chicks during COVID. Is your girl not giving you no ass? Cause like, then really, why are you with her?
No.
So no what? She's not giving you no ass?
No, because we're too far away now.
Oh.
My goodness. Damn, bro.
Oh, this is the guy that his girl was fronting on him and didn't want to come over or some shit.
Wait. Where is she? She's in a different state or something? Or what's going on?
No, same state, but like a city is like an hour and a half drive away from where I live. Because I actually used to live in that city, but then like about a year ago, my family and I moved.
So wait, hold on. So she not seeing you just because you were an hour and a half drive away?
Part of it, but also because she, you know, like remember I was telling you the other time when like, you know, she called me like, you know, talking to the girl online, porn, so she, you know, like she's gotten distrustful of me, and then other stuff like my parents don't want me to go out this year because they don't want me to like, you know, risk getting COVID. You know, my parents, they're at a certain age, they don't want to, you know, get sick themselves. So it's
bruh, you gonna have to listen, man. Listen. You're gonna have to do a whole makeover of your life at this. You understand what I'm saying? Like you gotta get out your parents' house, get a better job, you know, get a better chick. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And you gotta flip this whole shit. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta flip this whole shit because all that shit right now, that's not sounding cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you know.
Get you some hotel money, get on Tinder, find you a couple to, you know, knock one out and
right. Exactly.
Move on. Tell old girl y'all live too far apart. It's done. It's over. Like maybe if you move here or if I move back there, but until then, deuces.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because she's already sucking and fucking somebody else right now. Right now.
I bet she is. Like, damn, y'all ain't lived in the same city for a while. Oh yeah, she getting that knocked out.
Facts. Real talk.
Yeah, I just don't know what to do. I mean, I should focus on that, right?
Yeah.
Focus on you, bro. Yeah, focus on you. Focus on getting your life together. That other shit. You know what I'm saying?
And focus on getting bitches in your own city.
Like talking to girls.
Wait, hold on. Say what you was gonna say, Miles.
I said no. Focus on talking to chicks in your city. You know what I'm saying? Like try to because look, even though you live with your mom, it's not impossible for you to score chicks and bring them home.
Absolutely not.
You understand? It's not impossible. So don't think we're trying to get at you for that. But it's just that you have to make some time to start making some improvements, or if not, make a plan to start to save up your money and buy some real estate or something. Because I've always said that if I'm living at home with my parents and I'm at a certain age, the reason why I'm doing it is because I'm trying to save up. So when I leave my mom's house, I don't have to pay rent. I'm actually going to be paying down on a mortgage or something. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So have some type of plan. Like your situation is not as bad as you think, but you have to use it to your advantage. Don't just sit there feeling sorry yourself because you live at home, but come up with a plan. You know, make a plan with your mom and be like, hey, mom, I'm going to be here for the next 3 years. But within the next 3 years, I'm going to be saving up money so I could buy myself a condo or something when I move out or something like that. But you have to have a plan. You have to make use of the situation that you're in and not be negative about it, but be positive about it. And still, you know, coordinate with your moms and fucking let her know, hey, I'm going to be bringing home a bitch tonight. So, you know, I'm going to be over here. You know what I'm saying? So just stay over there or do whatever you got to do. But don't feel sorry for yourself and don't beat yourself up. But you have to focus on your life and focus on what's going to make your life better and then move towards that shit.
Right. Right. Have a plan and stick to that plan and keep that going. You feel what I'm saying?
But see, what's more important.
So work on coming up with a strategy for all those things.
Right.
While I can also talk to women too.
Right.
As many as I can.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. So yeah, just work on all that shit. You be fine, but just be consistent with it. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate all the advice.
All right, man. I'm holla. Peace.
Princess, what you gonna say? What's most important?
He needs to work on himself and not worry about females so much. Don't worry about a girlfriend. If you want somebody to fuck, that's why Tinder's there.
Right.
work on yourself and getting yourself right. Because it's not impossible to get some ass while you're living at home at your mom's house. There's men that do it all the time.
Right. What's popping? Who's this? Who's calling?
This is Brandon.
What up? What's going on with you?
What's up?
What up?
So I've read Alan Roger Curry's material, and I had a girl playing with her pussy on Tinder.
Okay.
But I'm trying to like actually pull this shit because I think she was just trying to get off. Like she wasn't actually trying to make anything happen. So should I continue like being that direct, or should I just like try to do something else? And I was wondering what Princess would have to say about that.
Well, if you had her playing with her pussy on the app, then all you need to do is.
Hello?
Can you hear it? Can you hear it, Miles?
I can't hear Miles.
Oh, well, just let him know that he just needs to like up the situation to the next level. So if she's playing with herself, be like, look, I want to see you playing with yourself in front of me. Or if you're on some COVID lockdown shit, you know, get the FaceTime popping and let her play with you in the camera. I mean, play with herself in front of you in the camera.
Right. Or just get her to come see you. That you ain't smashing her yet.
I did. I did, and she didn't respond. But I think I did everything I could do with that.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Stop. Hold on for a second. You said, so you had sex with this girl?
I what?
Did you have sex with this girl?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so you said you had a playing with her pussy, and so now did you tell her to come through so that y'all could get together?
Yeah, I did.
And then what did she say?
I did, and she didn't respond. She didn't
respond?
Time to move on to the next.
My first message to her was, "Hey, you're really thick." And then I sent her my number and I said, "Hey, you should come through. We should hook up." And then she like messaged me back. She's like, "Really?"
Wait, hold on. Wait. I'm confused. So how did you have her? So wait, how did you have her playing with her pussy? Like what did that? How did that occur?
Where did that part come in?
So I sent her the message coming through to hook up, and she said she responded to the part where I said she was thick. I said, "You're really." Message. I said you should come through.
And this is on Tinder or something.
And she was like with an emoji, and she's like, "Really?" And then I said, "Yeah." And then I said, "You want to?"
What? You still there?
And I said, I don't even know if I feel comfortable saying this over the phone.
Nigga, you just talked about you just telling the girl to play with her pussy. Tell us what happened. What's going on?
I said, I want to slide you. I want in your third photo, you was really thick in those black leggings, and I want to slide those down and slide my dick in your pussy.
Right.
And then she expressed like being really wet and playing with herself, and like me and her were going back and forth.
Wait, so this was hold on. So this was on text. Wait, stop. So this was through text?
Yeah.
Oh, she was lying.
That's what I'm saying.
She was lying. Oh my God. And is she not trying to ever come over? Yeah, she was lying.
Oh man, I thought you made this one. Yeah, that's why I was confused. I thought you had her on the phone and she was playing with her pussy on the phone. Like y'all were going back and forth on the phone. So that's why I was. So you were talking about we were
going back and forth on the text.
On Tinder.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. She wasn't doing that. She's an attention whore, brother. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that was.
Yeah.
That's all that was.
So what I should have done is get her to actually call me.
Yeah, if you
have that conversation.
Yes, if you're doing any type of phone sex or any type of thing, anything sexual, it should be where y'all are actually talking on the phone or y'all FaceTime and no texting. Sexting is not the move. You understand what I'm saying? That's not really going to really give a.
That's high school,
right? You know, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. But for instance, I was wondering, like, what can I do to be direct and actually
tell her she needs to bring her ass over or kick rocks.
FaceTime call, because like sometimes I just want to let it go down.
Yeah, hold on, Princess. What are you saying?
I said, tell her to come over or kick rocks. Like
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just look, this is what you could do, because I have a whole program. Are you on the Patreon?
Yeah.
Are you on the $20 tier?
Yeah, bro. Like I watched the video and stuff, and you mentioned like asking a chick if she's been to a protest and just like trying to get her to.
Wait, hold on. When did I tell you to ask a chick about being on a protest? What are you talking about, bro? You
said that in one of the videos about like getting a girl to come over.
No, I'm talking about going. No, what video are you talking about?
Conversation about like the COVID stuff. And you said something along the lines of like asking the chick if she's actually been out to a protest.
I don't know which one you talk. I'm talking about there's a program called How to Get Laid Without Going on Dates. Did you listen to that? It's on the top of the Patreon.
Yeah. Said that wasn't on the Patreon. That was a live video, and they remember. So yeah, it was a live video where you said that.
No, I'm talking about go on the Patreon. Are you on the Patreon?
Yeah, I'm on the Patreon.
And you're on the $20 tier?
Yeah.
Are you trolling?
No, I'm not trolling.
Okay, so go to the Patreon, listen to the program, How to Get Laid Without Going on Dates. It'll tell you exactly how to do it.
Okay.
All right.
The thing is, you've mentioned on there, I think I viewed it, but I need to just go back and review the material. You mentioned like FaceTiming for sure.
Yeah, I did.
Take notes. Please take notes.
But I'll go back and look at that.
Right. Go back, look at that, and do what I'm saying in that program. That one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, bro. I'm holla.
Thanks.
All right, peace.
All right.
Man, I'm like, he talking about protest? I was like, what are you talking about? I'm
oh my God.
Oh man, you guys are funny, man. Because I was confused. It was like, oh yeah, I'm like, so you just talking to some chick on Tinder and she's telling you she's doing some shit. I'm like, she ain't doing nothing. She is not doing nothing.
Especially not through text. Like somebody said in the chat, if you didn't already fuck, then she definitely ain't doing that shit for real in text message.
Max. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
This is Alex from Virginia.
What's going on?
So there's this girl at work I like, but I'm in the military and I don't want to get like in trouble at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know what to do. So
you want to talk to some chick at work, but you don't want to get in trouble at work?
Yeah.
All right. So this is what you got to do. You got to go and buy this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. I have a whole chapter on how to get with your coworkers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just go and read that and follow those steps. Do that thing. You feel me?
Yeah. Can you put the link in the chat?
Yeah, it's. I'll put the link in the chat. All right. All right, bro. Appreciate it. All right. This guy sounded like he was trolling, but you know.
But see, they need to stop trying to eat where they shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Stop trying to get girls
they always
at work.
Gonna do it. They always gonna do it, so I have to teach them how to do it. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Turn that shit down.
Turn on the computer.
You call me?
Nigga, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yo, it pisses. It's always it always fucks with me when these guys call in about one bitch.
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly.
Like, fellas, you need to be talking to many broads all day, every day. So the fact that you call in and talking about that one bitch at work or that one bitch in your class.
Right. Exactly. This nigga called up talking about, hey, did you call me? Like, what kind of these niggas?
I still don't get that part.
Yo.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't get it. All right, let's see what this is. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, it's French. How you doing, man?
What up? What's going on?
I'm good. How's Miles?
Yo, what up?
Cool. Yeah, I'm just calling. Basically, I've noticed recently when I'm dealing with girls, I'm a bit too honest. You know, is there a level to how honest I should be? You know what I mean, in terms of like my situation.
What do you mean by too honest? Like, give us an example.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I probably wasn't really thinking straight. I went on a date with this chick last week, and I must have blurted out like I've been seeing other chicks, like I was chatting to other girls, but like not to like try and get her jealous or anything like that. It's just my lifestyle, innit? And she was all like funny about it, and then she wouldn't stop bringing it up, and then like she just stopped talking to me the next day, which is cool. But like I've noticed with the girls in my rotation, like I feel like now kind of like I have to kind of avoid letting them know each other and stuff and know what's going on, kind of thing. When I thought that the game was like to let all your girls know what's popping, like you're saying, like multiple girls just know, like kind of know about each other. But from that experience, I'm thinking like maybe I should just like keep it like all separate.
No, you don't need to. You know, well, this is the thing. You don't need to keep quiet about it. You understand? But they don't necessarily. They're not owed the information. Meaning, like, you don't have to tell them you fucking with a bunch of chicks, but you don't need to keep it a secret. If that makes sense, you understand? So it's like if I'm chilling with a girl and we talking, and let's say she asks me, "Oh, you fucking with other girls?" Right? I could tell her, "Yeah, I'm fucking with other girls," or I could be like, "That's none of your business." You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. But it's like you don't need to not say, you don't need to be on some shit where you're like avoiding the question or trying to pretend you're not, and none of that shit. Because the thing is, if you just meet a chick, right? She not owe nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's like, who the fuck are you? I just met you. You understand what I'm saying? So if she's trying to fuck with me, if she's trying to fuck with you, she should just fuck with you if she want to fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? All of that other extra shit, that's a bunch of bullshit. So you got to tell them chicks to step. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not a thing where hiding it or feeling like you can't say it is a thing, because anytime you feel like you shouldn't say something or be a certain way, right? That's you making you're being influenced by the women to act a certain way instead of being who the fuck you are and being you and finding chicks who is down for who the fuck you are and what you're about. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see what you're saying, man. I see what you're saying, fully, man. And in regards to like a lot of people chatting about seeing girls from work and stuff, let me just say that shit's fucked up, man. That shit will fuck you up. Like, I don't know if you remember, but like last year I called in about my situation where I was speaking to my manager and my coworker at the same time, kind of thing. And I ended up getting fired, and that fucked me up for like quite a while. So like, all you guys trying to sleep with your freaking coworkers, man, that shit's not worth it. There's too many chicks out there. That's the fuck we eat, you know, what you work, sorry. So
right,
yeah, think about it twice, man. It's not a good look. But yeah, thanks for the show, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the game.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call. Appreciate it. So what you think, Princess, about the whole, if you know, when you mess with dudes, you even care that they?
I mean, for me, I'd rather the dude be honest about certain things, and especially about what their intentions are. Because, like, there's no point of dealing with somebody if you don't know their intentions from jump.
Right.
But like all that extra shit, like you don't necessarily have to tell them everything about everything.
Right.
That's, you know, that's up to you if you want to do that. But certain things you should be honest with, because with women will fuck a dude and automatically be in love and want to get married and all that shit. If that's not what you want, you need to tell them that from Jump Street.
Right. See, my thing is, I say, you know, be honest about what's relevant. You feel what I'm saying? Meaning, like, does this pertain to you? Is it gonna, you know what I'm saying? Is it gonna make a difference of what we're doing? You know what I'm saying? What's poppin'? Who this?
What's up, Mr. Latari?
What's going on?
So you know, some guys, they have problem getting women. So what about if they pay for pussy?
You said, what about if they pay for pussy? What do you mean?
You know, like, let's be honest. Women have their sexual freedom. Understand?
Okay.
So, like, Arabs, when they look out for their daughter, they make sure their daughter, like, you know, get the higher bidder. And, you know, so it's like an arranged marriage in Pakistan, you know. In America, women could do whatever they want. They could marry you today,
next week they divorce you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we're not gonna change female nature.
So wait, what
about those men?
So what's your question? I'm confused by your question.
I'm just asking, what about men, like, if they pay for pussy and then they leave these women that's acting bougie and acting like they, their pussy is too valuable for them, so they save it for a man that's high value. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, well, if a dude want to pay for pussy, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not paying for no pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because if you could get it for free, why would you pay for it?
Right.
Not every man can get it for free. You're speaking about, people that got mouthpiece like you.
So you think that there's certain guys who just have to pay for it?
Yeah, they have to, or they're gonna become a serial killer or a serial rapist.
Oh shit! No, that ain't necessarily true. Everybody could get pussy. It depends on your game. Like, step your game up.
Oh man, these guys are funny, bro. Like, oh my goodness.
He said a serial killer or a rapist. Oh my god.
Nah, it's fucked up because some dudes.
I hope he's not on the way to that.
Right, for real. That's crazy. Oh my god, there's a lot of these guys out here, man. That's what he's saying. The game's not for everyone. You know what I mean? Like, it just ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it is not for everybody. Ultra Gold Chain say he pays for pussy, probably. See, I don't care for dude. See, I don't give a fuck if a dude pays for pussy. The thing is, the thing I don't like is when dudes pay for pussy and they act like they doing player shit. Like I hate when motherfuckers do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and ain't nothing wrong with paying for it, because I mean, shit, there's no strings attached. You know that bitch ain't gonna fall in love. You know she ain't gonna be bugging you, thinking y'all dating when you just wanted some ass. I mean, there are some benefits to it.
Right. I mean, the only thing that's whack about it is that, in a lot of places it's illegal. So, you gotta be careful for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Nez, you said who cares about being a player? Like, I'd rather be a player than a trick. That's all I'm saying. Like, I can't. It's just like, because see, to me, the whole paying for pussy thing is like I can't understand or see. Like, to me, paying for pussy is like if your boss paid you twice. You understand? In the same pay period. Like, you're like, I already got my check. What, you give me another check? It's like I'm giving you dick and money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make sense.
Yeah, but there's a lot of guys that pay for it one way or another.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Taking them out on expensive dates, buying them expensive gifts. I mean, one way or another, there's a lot of men that are paying for it.
Mm-hmm. Right. That is true. I just can't do that shit. That's crazy. That's not me. So the guys, the caller number is 646-481-3901. 646-481.
You see Nez talking about who cares about being a player?
Right.
You gotta get that rhinoplasty, son.
I think Nez is done. I think he's done. He's over. Nez is like fuck the game. You feel what I'm saying? Nez is like fuck the game. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, do you hear me or is JD?
What's going on?
Good. You got some interesting things on Instagram. So you said on your Instagram post, you said there's no such thing as toxic masculinity, and I agree. But like, what was your argument to that? Because I was talking to a girl the other day, and she was telling me about how dudes are raised super macho, and that's they end up displaying traits and behaviors that ends up being bad for their friends and the environment. Have you heard stuff like that? This girl was talking about that, and it kind of reminded me of what you were talking about in that post.
Wait, what's the question again?
Can you go in on that post you made? You said there's no such thing as toxic masculinity. Can you explain that to the audience and elaborate on that?
Right.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, well, the thing is, toxic masculinity is just it's a phrase that women came up with, or feminists or male feminists, manginas, or whatever. They came up with that phrase to describe just a man who's masculine. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're trying to redefine masculinity as some you know, soft, feminine, moist type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're doing anything, like me saying, for example, a woman should follow her man, they'd be like, oh, that's toxic masculinity. You understand what I'm saying? Or, you know, that type of shit. You see what I mean? So it's just anything that is about a man being masculine, they'll say it's toxic. You see what I mean? It's just him naturally being masculine. And even if a guy does let's say a guy does some crazy shit, that's not really masculinity. That's like, let's say a guy fucking goes and, you know, he smacks a bunch of women in the face and stomps them out. That's not toxic masculinity. That's him being an asshole. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's like a masculine man don't do that type of goofy shit. You understand what I'm saying? So like a true masculine man, that's not no fucking, you see what I mean? So there is no such thing as toxic masculinity. There's masculinity, there's femininity. And then there's people who do fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Yeah. Can I comment? Can I get a comment from you on another thing?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. So you were talking about on your Instagram too. You got some Twitter stuff on your Instagram. You said that if a woman doesn't feel lucky enough in your presence, that you should charge her, right?
Right.
So you think that I agree with it, but do you think that every dude should just adopt that mentality? Because I feel like that's you know, if you can't recognize value, then there's something wrong there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Look, if you're dealing with a girl and she can't recognize, you know, your value and that you're on point and that you're that type of guy, then why fuck with her? But again, you got to be that type of dude. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In order for you to, so you gotta believe that, you gotta feel that, you gotta be that, you gotta be about that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's like, if you know that you are that, then you're not gonna fuck with any bullshit. It's just like when, let's say, for example, when a person, let's say they've been working in a certain field for like years and they make six figures doing what they do. And then a job approaches them or a company approaches them and say, hey, we want you to work for us, but we're only going to pay you mid 5 figures. You're going to be like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm not fucking with y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm making 6 figures or better. I ain't doing that shit. So is that type of shit? Like, right, exactly. So it's the same concept. So when you're dealing with women, it's like, yo, I'm not fucking with you if you know what I'm saying? If you want on some bullshit or you acting stupid, like that's not the type of energy I want around me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think that if a guy can't articulate himself really well or he's not on point, do you think that if a girl can't see the value in him, that's on him because he's not displaying there, like you said, that he's not a high value man in that moment, right?
Wait, say it again?
So like if a dude can't articulate well or he's not on point, let's say he's wearing some funky clothes, let's say this dude is a high value man, would you say that it's not her fault that she can't see that this dude's a high value dude because of his behaviors? You know what I mean? But
then he wouldn't be a high value dude. How is he? That's a contradiction. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. I agree though. But let's say this dude he's doing his thing, he's getting chicks, but he can't articulate really well, right? Did you say that's on you for not being able to express yourself in a way that you know, like elicits that you're a high value dude, right?
But that's what I'm saying. If he's not able to do that, that's not really a high value guy. Say it again.
You said he's not high value if you can't. Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of that, it all goes together. You understand? Like you can't. Like what I'm saying is, you can't be this and then also be that. It's a contradiction. It's like if you're this, then these things come with being this. If you're that, these things come with being that. You understand? It's like so you can't be a fucking you know, like you can't be a racist fucking, like, I don't know, like you can't be racist and then at the same time be down for like Black Lives Matter. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Unless you know what I mean? Like it's just not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna flow in the same way. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you know.
Well, that's all I want to say. I appreciate the call, guys. Stay blessed. All right.
All right, be safe, bro.
Thanks.
Peace. Somebody wrote on the chat. It was like, "Oh, why y'all have Princess on here? Is that simping?"
I seen that.
Dudes is so goofy out here. Yo, what's going on? Who's this? Yo.
Yeah, it's Nez from London.
Oh shit, it's Nez. What's going on, bro?
Nez, all day.
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you been?
Chilling. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up, Miles? You good?
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, no, I was gonna go to bed, but yeah, I thought I'd call in quickly. Yeah, so I was going to make a quick little point regarding the thing I said at the start of the live stream about getting your money up instead, spending all your time on that. I think, depending on how successful you want to be and how much money you want to make, there's a certain balance you have to strike, like an amount of time that you need to spend doing nothing. I think it's called optimum in Latin or something. It's like an economic term. But basically, the more money you want to make, the more successful you want to be, the less time you have to spend on other stuff like women and leisure and stuff like that. Like, let's say you take guys like Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, whatever. Okay, I mean, these guys had relationships, but at the end of the day, for 10, 20, 30 years, they spent 14, 15, 16 hours a day working on their business. So they didn't have any time for anything else. That's what I'm saying. They devoted all their time to that, and which is why they became billionaires. So it all kind of depends on how successful and how rich you want to be at the end of the day.
And so what you're saying is that in order to become that super rich guy, you have to totally ignore women. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say totally. I'm just saying, like, you don't really have time out in the streets and, like, handle and stuff.
The panhandle for so why not learn how to be more attractive, and then so when you go out there talking to women, you'll get more women and you'll save more time.
Yeah, but I mean, like, these guys, they attracted their women through through their purpose in a way, through their businesses, through, I don't know, like dealing with people, day to day in their day-to-day lives, through building up their companies and stuff. They didn't really have to like go out of their way to do it. It just kind of happened to them naturally. By dealing with people and doing business with them, they managed to attract the women they wanted or they got with in their life.
And so what I'm saying is it possible to do that and still fuck with women?
Yeah, it is, but you're going to have to attract them in a different way, though. You're going to have to attract them through, like, as I said, your day-to-day activity, like through work, through other, maybe through some other means as well, but still.
Well, why though? Why? I don't get why. I'm trying to see the specific correlation to how not fucking with chicks, because this is the thing. You have so many guys out here who's not fucking with girls, but they're not millionaires. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot. Like, shouldn't all the incels be making mad paper right now?
No, but incels are mentally ill, though. They spend all their time, on intel boards, like writing stuff.
Right. So, but they not fucking with chicks. So how come they can't just, make a lot of money and all that?
But they need therapy. They need like psychotherapy and stuff. And some of them need to be sectioned.
Okay, so what about all the guys who aren't incels, but they're just guys who don't have a lot of success with women? How come they're not making a bunch of money?
Probably because they don't have the drive to or the ambition.
Right, exactly. So that's the actual thing. It's not about women. It's about them actually not having the drive to do it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the thing. You can still make it happen if you have the drive. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can drive and IQ has a lot to do with it as well, because the guys I listed, their IQs are like 150 and above. profoundly gifted. So,
but see, this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying at the beginning of the video was that, you know, the game isn't for everybody because you got to understand that you have to be able to know and realize and recognize that in order to that there's so many avenues and ways to be successful. So if you think that there's only this one way, or I'm not going to get here if I'm doing this or doing that, then you're not going to be successful in those areas or in different areas. So for example, let's say a person wanted to make money, but they also wanted to get fit. So are they going to say, well, I got to choose one or the other, or can they just do both? You see what I'm saying? So you'll find time to do both if you understand that you can do both and understand that both are actually important. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a difference between, and let me explain this. There's a difference between choosing to focus just on one thing and focusing on one thing to sort of mask the issues you have with the other thing. You understand what I'm saying? So what I mean is you could have a guy, let's say, for example, you have a guy who wants to become a basketball player, right? And so he's like, yo, all I care about is basketball. You understand what I'm saying? And I just love playing basketball. I do that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I eat, sleep, breathe basketball, right? Now, he's focusing on that because that's what's extremely important to him specifically, because that's what he wants to do and likes to do. You understand? So he's focusing on that, right? But if you went up to that guy and talk to him about chicks or whatever, he may say, you know what? I don't really be fucking with too many chicks like that because I'll be on my basketball shit, right? Now, that's different than a guy who wants to deal with women and he's focusing on basketball all day because he's trying to avoid the issues he has dealing with women. And that's what most guys on the internet do. They're saying, well, I'm gonna just get my money up. I'm trying to be successful. I'm doing all that other shit. They're doing that to mask the actual issues they're having with women. They're not doing that because they're really focused on that. It's just like when women say, oh, I don't need no man, I'm focused on my career. They're not focused on their career. They're just using that as an excuse as to mask their issues that they have with dealing with the opposite sex. And so what I'm saying, it's two different things. You see what I'm saying?
You got to prioritize what you want.
Adjust and ration the time that you spend on each thing. So, like, let's say, for instance, you said yourself that learning game and doing all this stuff isn't a guarantee of you being successful. Mm-hmm. So if the guy has tried this before and he's not really had much success, it's like when you said the guy who goes to the gym and wants to make money at the same time. Mm-hmm. The guy could go to the gym for an hour a day or 2 hours a day and then spend the rest of the day trying to make money. It's like the same thing here with women. Like a guy could maybe go out to a bar or a lounge and speak to some people for one night a week and then spend, the other 6 days on his grind, on his purpose, trying to get his money up. So he spends most of his time on one thing and spends only a sliver of time on another because he knows he's going to get more out of the thing he's spending most of his time on.
But that's what I'm saying. Again, what is the hello, Princess? You were saying something? I missed it.
Prioritize. You prioritize what you really want. Mm-hmm. If you want to make time for something, you make time for it.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's what I'm saying. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Because see, you got to understand something. You will have, just like I was using the basketball player example, that basketball player is like, look, I'm prioritizing all my time for that because that's the main thing I want to do. You could have another guy who also likes basketball, but he also likes to fucking play video games or some shit. So he prioritizes basketball and video games. You understand? You can have another person who likes to do the basketball and working out in the gym. He's going to do basketball and working out in the gym. You see what I'm saying? So again, it depends on what you're trying to do, but also you have to understand why you're doing what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? You got to understand what you're doing you have to also recognize why you're doing what you're doing, because that's also important. Because why you're doing what you're doing is going to tell you things about yourself. So, for example, you might have, let's say, for example, you have a black girl, dark-skinned black girl, and she likes to wear blue contact lenses, right? Now, why is she doing that? One reason could be she just likes the way it looks, and she just thinks it looks cool, and she just does that sometimes, right? Another reason could be she's doing that because she doesn't like being black, and she thinks that having blue eyes makes her prettier, and she thinks dark eyes are disgusting, and she thinks being black is terrible, right? You have that one action, but two different reasons. So
right.
The important part is, what is the reason why you're doing what you're doing? So when the dude is like, yo, I'm out here on my purpose getting my money up, that's great. You should be doing that. But are you going hard on that to avoid some other issue? That's what we're talking about. You see what I'm saying? That's the point. And so a lot of guys on the internet, they're saying that to avoid another issue. They're saying that to rationalize their failure. That's what that's what we were saying before. So you got a lot of dudes on YouTube talking about, yo, I'm just making my money and I'm getting on my purpose and the chicks is going to follow me after. They're saying all of that to cope with the fact that they're not successful with women. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like any of these MGTOW channels out here where, or Black Pill or whoever, 90% of their videos is about women. And they're talking about they don't give a fuck about women, and I'm going my own way and all this shit. But 90% of the shit is about women. So they're trying to find ways to cope by saying, well, fuck these girls. I'm pumping and dumping. I'm just focusing on my paper. I'm going to just, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of it is coming from. You see what I mean?
I just want to say quickly, I just want to add to that. If these guys actually went out and paid for pussy every now and then, they wouldn't be as frustrated as they are.
I mean, probably. Maybe.
Right?
Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. Why don't they though? You
right.
understand?
Yeah, they should.
And I'll tell you why they don't. Because this is the thing. Most because I remember I asked myself that question too. I remember I said to myself, I said, well, how come the incels don't just pay for pussy? Right? Why don't they just go to fucking Amsterdam or Brazil somewhere, pay some prostitutes, and they won't be virgins anymore? Why don't they do that? Right? Now, one of the reasons that these guys don't do this, and which is the main reason, is because they actually want women to like them for them. You understand what I'm saying? They want that because, see, when you pay for pussy, what happens is that there's a disconnect there because the only reason why this woman is here is because you're paying her, and so that fucks with your mindset. You understand what I'm saying? That fucks with your confidence.
I never thought about it like that, but you're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what it is. And so a lot of them, they actually want a guy, or they actually want the woman to want them. And so, but this is the problem. Those guys don't want to do anything to be attractive, to actually attract the women to want them. They just want the women to want them.
I think some of them too lack confidence in doing the work to get the woman to actually want them.
Right.
It's not that hard though. That's what I'm not understanding. It's not that hard for these men to do this. They just don't want to put in the work. But then we become a lazy society too.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Yeah. That's real talk.
Well, some of the I'm falling asleep, so I'm gonna bid you all good night. But I just want one last thing. Some of them are plain, ugly as well. Like if you go onto Google and you type say Black Ops 2 cell, that's like another prime example of an incel. That's being held up as the example of an incel by the Black Pill community as well. So like you see the way this guy looks. I mean, he's not really physically deformed, but his face, he kind of looks like a crow or something like that. Like his hair's all like messed up, his nose is kind of bulky. So a little bit of plastic surgery here and there wouldn't go amiss, I think.
Hey, well, he got to figure out something. He got to figure out what he need to do. You know what I'm saying? But Nez, we appreciate the call, my brother. All right, I'm a holler. Peace, peace. All right, people, it's about that time. We got to get up out of here. So, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Remember, guys, make sure you click that link below to sign up for the seminar June 30th on Zoom. Expectations versus reality seminar. I'm telling you guys do not want to miss this. The game is ridiculous in this shit. You understand? Because we're going deep in this shit so you guys can really understand what's popping off. So make sure you guys register. Remember, space is limited. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure you guys go to MrLucario.com to get the book How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Also go to badboymembership.com to join the membership. And Princess, appreciate having you on today. So where can people find you? Tell everybody all your stuff.
I'm on YouTube, my small channel, Princess X. On Instagram, _Princess_X.
All right.
I think is it. I think that's my Instagram.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, man. So we about to head up out of here. We appreciate everybody tuning in, and we will be back on. I should be back on like probably Sunday. You feel what I'm saying? Sunday night. We might do a late night joint. You know, Miles always likes the late night joints. You feel what I'm saying? All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.
Peace.
Who's inside you? We are out of here.